What's up, guys? So today's video we're gonna show you guys how to reseal the roof on an RV. I found a spot right here that could let water in and it could start running away. So part of the process is getting some soapy water, cleaning off the area. I'm just gonna reseal this whole area. I'm just gonna add it on top of this. So we want to make it nice and clean. Get some soapy water, and if needed, some of the areas need to be scrubbed off. And then just take your time prepping. It's the most important step. After this, it's just adding tape and adding the sealant. So stay tuned. So over here on this side, I found another one. So right here by the I don't know what you call this ones, but the lighting goes in the bathroom. But there's a crack right here. So this is basically the same process for any other item, like the AC around the antenna, the vents. It's the same sealant we're gonna be using. So like I said, we're just gonna add a whole coat across this area. And I see even right here, see how it's opening up? So all this is gonna eat up your RV. So this is some of the things that people are not gonna see. So if you gotta overdo, add a lot more sealant, go ahead. It's your RV, no one else's. Take care of it, make it last. So right now we're waiting for the top to dry out a little bit. You want to give it time. It's hot as stuff over here where I'm at, so excuse my language. So we're gonna go ahead and start removing this old trim piece because I hate how it looks. That's why it came from factory. It's this is a Genesis, so yes, Genesis. If you're looking at this is not the best quality trailer. Yes, I said it. So you want to get a plastic spatula or a putty knife and just kind of remove the old sealant and just buy a new one. I bought some black one, so I'm gonna make it look nice and clean. And just like that, comes off, and then this should just be easy enough to rip off. And I got the same on both sides, so since we're waiting for the top to dry out, we can start doing other things. So same thing for the front. You get the point. Just clean off as much as you can. Take out the old sealant if it's super ugly, not salvageable. The one up there is salvageable, which is why I'm gonna reuse it. This one right here, just take it off. You get the point. All right, so it's all dried up now. So now we're gonna go ahead and use paint thinner or mineral spirits or just something alcohol-based that's gonna help us remove any extra residue. So this is super clean. And the sealant sticks on there. So just you just got some towels, wear gloves if you have some. This thing will dry up your hands like crazy, so go ahead and do that. So the area is dried up now, so we're gonna go ahead and start taping with painter's tape. Prep the area. We're gonna be using 2 sealants. This is the black one for the edges. I know it says metal, but this is great material for sticks to plastic, wood. Super good, high temperature. And then this one that just fell off, it's white. It says right there, all RV roofs, self-leveling sealant. First time using it, I'm sure it's good. Had a bunch of good reviews on Amazon, so stay tuned. I'm gonna prep the area and then I'll show you guys. Alrighty, so we got the area taped off. If you have OCD and straight lines bother you, then I'm sorry. Even the dealership can't give you a straight line, so don't judge me for that. And left this area off because I found another crack, so we're just gonna fill this up. Hopefully I have enough sealant. If not, I just have to order more, but you get the point. Alright, so we got the sealant ready. We'll see how it comes out. It's hot outside. It says it's self-leveling, so hopefully that helps us out. Show you guys how it's done. I need my 2 hands, and I got a phone recording, so I gotta just recording stages. Alright, so I added a coat, and it does super liquidy. So what I'm doing is I'm using a spatula, which is why we tape off the area, and then the coat that we add, just kind of flatten it out. If we have to add more, we'll add more. This is why the tape is for. You can do whatever you want and you're gonna have that line. Just make sure it sticks to the roof. All we care about is it's sealed. We don't want water going in there. So like this area, add a little more and spread it out. All right, so we got the sealant all around, as much as I could. Like I said, it won't be as pretty. It wasn't pretty to begin with from the dealer, so just let it dry a little bit and we'll remove the tape. Like I said, no one else is gonna see this, guys, so just do it for yourself, do it for your RV, save it, make it last. Alrighty, so it got super windy, so I'm doing a voiceover. So basically, you don't want to let the tape sit for too long, or else the sealant is gonna settle in and the tape is gonna rip off, or the sealant is gonna start lifting. So just lay it down, let it sit for a little bit, and then remove the tape and just kind of clean off any excess that comes off. So yeah, I'll just speed up the rest of this, but yeah, that's it. So that's the top. Still drying. I can see it like settling in, leveling in by itself. If I had more, I probably would have just coated the whole thing like a big sealant, you know, it won't hurt. So that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward with the trim pieces, the corner pieces. I'll be cleaner on this side since people would notice this. This is, as long as the water doesn't get in, I don't really mind how it looks. But you get the point. I mean, you could spend hours and I don't know how long days if you want, but the purpose of it is so water doesn't get in. So, all right, so we're prepping the front now. I got yellow tape, blue tape works too, as long as it's not that sticky Gorilla tape that would peel off your stickers, because this is actually stickers, it's not paint. So, all right, so we got the front taped up, this side and this side. On the round side, just make sure you go slow, and then that's why it's so wrinkled, because you can just mess with it slowly. You don't have to cut piece by piece. All right, so we're ready for the front corners. Both sides are taped up. So a little tip here: when you cut the silicone tube, you don't have to do a straight cut. You could do kind of like an angle cut, 45, and that would help you keep the sealant nice and clean. I know for the top, like I said, I don't really mind how it looked. I just don't want water getting in there. But the sides that everyone looks at, when you pull up to a camping spot, you want it nice and clean. So a little tip there, just cut it at an angle. All right, so for the edges or the all right, for the edges of the corner, so you want to have a little bit of pressure on the trigger so it kind of fills up and just go slow. And that's why we got the tape. When we take it off, it's gonna look nice and clean. Just keep going all the way down. All right, we just finished all the corners and the top. It's not perfect, but at least it's better than the old one. So we know, just peace of mind that no water leaks are getting in there. The top is still settling in. I wanted to wash it and buff this out, but I gotta give it time for it to fully cure. Like I said, if you saw the video, the whole video, you'll see the old one. It was the original one from the dealer. I think it looked worse than this, so I'm happy with that. Stay tuned. I might be doing a video on bringing this front end back to life.